Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you about projectile motion. Basically what this is let's say you're kicking a soccer ball or a rocket is launching. You're basically finding out what the highest point is or how much time it takes to get to the highest point. And basically it's a parabola. If you think about it, the ball's here and right here is the highest point. You're thinking about that ball going like that as a projectile. Now, we have a question here, and it says, a soccer ball is kicked from the ground with an initial upward velocity of 90 feet per second. The equation, h of t equals negative 16t squared plus 90t, gives the height of the ball after t seconds. Now, let me just take a little bit of time to explain this real quick. Now, t is time and h is height. As you said, is going at an upward velocity of 90 feet per second. 90 times time is 90 feet per second, as time is a second. And then height is, as you know, height. So, you're wanting to know how many seconds it will take to for the ball to reach its maximum height. So to do this, what you're going to do is you're going to find the vertex. And to do this, you're going to use something called negative b over 2a. So as you can see up here, you have the quadratic in standard form. As you can see, a, b, and c. So negative b, what you're going to do is you're going to put in negative b. So negative 90 over 2 times a, negative 16, times 2. So 2 times negative 16. So then, what you're going to do is you're just going to simplify this. Everybody knows 2 times negative 16 is negative 32. 32. And then negative 90 on top. And then you're just going to simplify this. It turns out to be a huge fraction, but we're not going to go through that right now. But the answer is actually 2.8125. And that's how many seconds it takes to reach the maximum height right here. So the way it curves down. So that's how to find the maximum height, how many seconds it takes to reach the maximum height of the ball. Okay, so now you've learned how many seconds it takes to get to the height. Now, real quick, I want to explain to you how this relates to a parabola on a graph. Now, let's see here, you have your graph right here. And of course, as I mentioned before, this is actually a downwards because you're thinking about kicking upwards. Now, this is x and y, right? X is actually the time, let's say it starts here. X is actually the time it takes to get to the highest point. So, as we said, it took 2.8125 seconds to get here to the highest point. Now what you're trying to find is the y term. So what this is going to be what the actual height is, the actual tall point. You found out the seconds it takes to get there, but you haven't actually found the point. So now what I'm going to show you is how to find what the actual high point is. So what you're going to do here is you're going to substitute the 2, let me open up this marker here. You're going to substitute the 2.8125 in for t. So 2.8125. So now what you're going to do is you're going to have negative 16. Then you're going to substitute the 2.8125 in for that squared. And then you're going to put plus 90, 2.8125. Now you're finding out what the y is. And now once you simplify all of this, which don't want to do all the math right now, you're gonna add these two together once you simplify this, and it's gonna end up to be 126,5,625, and that's going to be the actual height of it is 126 feet and 5,625, and that's it.